been putting on a show now. The Arizona Cardinals been posting him himself. They done post him catching that thing, kaya, running routes, kaya. They been showing love to Xavier Weaver. Now, I laugh too, because I say now, Arizona gonna have their own NFL fans in general. They gonna have them fans in general. But you know everybody rocking with Xavier Weaver from the Tampa area, Orlando area, Colorado area, rocking with Coach Prime. They following. So they're gonna get love when they tweet him out. But he's been doing his thing too. So it makes it where, okay, the camera guy know who you are and everything. So if Xavier Weaver keeps shining and make those plays that we seen him make in practice, make them in the game, whoo, that's where you make that shine time where everybody see when his first game is August the 10th. He got a game August the 10th, August the 17th. He played the Saints on the 10th, the Colts on the 17th, and on August the 25th, he goes to Denver and plays in Colorado. So I know the boys gonna go watch the game. They gonna want to see him play. You know Jimmy gonna go. Probably Shador gonna go. Maybe Coach Prime might even go. I know that's 4 days before the game. But I'm pretty sure them boys gonna go. So Xavier Weaver got 3 games to show out. And I want him to show out. I'm talking about show out because what I realized about the preseason games are when you show out, you make it hard for them to get rid of you. And I know you can say that with anything, but honestly, when you show out in them games, the whole NFL done saw you. They like, ooh, boy. If they don't play him, we finna offer him that cash. So that's what you looking at. That's what you want to happen. You want Xavier Weaver to get out there and shine every day of practice. But during that game against the Saints at home in a dome, so they got dome, and then a beautiful day in Denver. So 2 games in the dome, 1 a beautiful day. Either way, he balls out. Just say the first game he made 3 catches, 3 to 5 catches, but they either touchdowns or they big plays. Like he grabbing the ball over somebody's head, he's snagging it or something. You make plays like that, not only do the NFL see you, but everybody else. Like Arizona got to check him out, and everybody else sitting like, ooh, he him. I done seen guys make squads like that. That guy that played at the Hall of Fame game, it got rained out, so they canceled it. The last ending of it. If that game would have kept going, Colin Johnson was on a roll. He had, I think, 3 receptions, 2 touchdowns, but he had some big boy catches too. The one that won the touchdown, he had 2 of them that on that drive or something like that. They were nice. I was like, dog, he balling. So I made a video on it because he was doing that good. Because I know once you do that, everybody checking for you. Now, his confidence done skyrocketed. The quarterback who throwing it to him done skyrocketed. Now, when them 2 out there again, guess who they throwing to? Colin Johnson. Hit, pound, hit, pound. They trying to get him the ball because both of them making each other look good. Well, that's the same thing with Xavier Weaver. They out there shining, pound, 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 pound. They gonna keep that thing going. So, Xavier Weaver got to shine at practice, which just like Colin Johnson been doing, shine at practice. Then you get an opportunity in the game, make them plays, just like you've been doing at practice. So he's making plays in practice. Now he got to put that in game action. When he put that in game action, y'all going to see Xavier Weaver. If he's not already in the starting lineup, he'll work his way to it. I'm telling you. Now, it's some other wide receivers around the country that the team's got to start doing something with, or somebody else going to get a star. And that guy name is Xavier Smith. I keep telling y'all about him. He's with the LA Rams. They got to play that boy. He real good. Just like Xavier Weaver real good. They got to play him. Hector, you say, Oregon going to have the advantage in that game. Oregon will have the advantage against Ohio State, but because they playing in Oregon, and that stadium get crazy loud. Like, it's so loud, they're not going to be able to communicate. They're going to have to sign language plays. Because you ain't going to be able to call no... It feel like Oregon be cheating because all the they yelling in the stadium, you can't hear nothing. But they'll be quiet as a mouse when the offense out there. You can hear the quarterback say hit. But when the other quarterback doing it, this is what it looked like when you playing the away team at Oregon. You can't hear nothing. Miss Johnson, you say, yeah, you go, yeah. Xavier Weaver got a chance to shine. He got to do it in the games, y'all. Practice, definitely do it at practice. But when you bring it to that game, and they going to put you on ESPN and all the highlights. That's what Colin Johnson did. I said, let me go look at the highlights of that game and see who balled. Colin Johnson was out there getting off. I say, ooh. And this was the Chicago game versus the Texans. Colin Johnson balled. Colin Johnson do that 2 more times. He will make that squad, get paid good, and be in that rotation. The same thing can happen to Xavier Weaver. Go out there and shine, you're going to ball. Another quarterback, a wide receiver who did that 1 year back was Victor Cruz. I think that's his name, Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz was out there giving it. Everybody. Bam, 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 bam. And guess what he did? They went talking about the other coaches like, God, dog, you got something. Whoever that kid is right there, you got something. That's what we want them to say about Xavier Weaver. Like, God, dog. Coach, who is that wide receiver? I think we're number 30. Who is that wide receiver wearing 30? That boy for real. And then when they say that, it's a wrap. You know it. Hey, he going to be out there. Overall, you say Zay is listed as 3rd string returner on the depth chart. That's how he's making the team to get 5th and 6th wide receiver role on the 5th. Hey, and you know, Arizona State, he almost cribbed it. So if he could make, I don't know if they got him kick return or punt return, but I know at Colorado he was doing that punt return. If he could crib something at punt return, like, man, crib one in one of them games. Crib 1 or 2 in these preseason games, and it's a wrap. He'll definitely make it. But I want him to make it, but I want him to shine in them games, because if he shine in them games, everybody watching. Like Colin Johnson, that game right there, I went and looked. I said, well, hold on. I remember him. He came from Texas. He came out at, you know what year he came out. I don't even like to talk about that year, because that year somehow I'd always mess up something. But he came out in that year. That end with a 0. And then the next year, in 21, he was somewhere. And 22 and 23, he was somewhere. I think Chicago. But 23, I think he tore his Achilles. So he's coming back. Boy, they're shining. So all Xavier Weaver got to do is bring the shining he doing at practice to games. Him and that quarterback, they locked in when they get in. And that quarterback throwing him the ball. Because he knows Xavier Weaver make me look good. I'm going to make the score. He'll make the score. I'm throwing it to him. Xavier Weaver. And he either got to make the touchdowns or catches that make everybody say, God, dog. You make them type of plays, touchdowns are, God, dog. Yeah. You'll be on the team. So whether it's at wide receiver or special teams, he got to make them plays. Preferably both. But look, y'all, I just want to ride out with y'all, man, about Xavier Weaver. First game at home, August the 10th. Excuse me. That's against the Saints, I believe. The next game is away at the Colts on August the 17th. And then the last game, August the 25th, is away at the Broncos. So all the Colorado boys get to go to the game, man. If they rock with him, they going. So I don't know how many people, I know Jimmy gonna go. I believe Shador should go. I know a lot of offensive guys should roll with him. But I know for a fact Jimmy will be at the game. Jimmy gonna drive over there. I don't care what's going on. Jimmy gonna be at that game, and probably Shador as well. But hey, blessings to y'all. Hey, Xavier Weaver, make that squad and shine, boy. Shine, do your thing, and don't. Hey, you ain't gotta do nothing outside of what you been doing. Cause what you been doing is been on her social media a lot. Cause they keep posting you. So you doing.